Welcome everyone, I'm here with the handicapper Dave Golokoff. So Dave, the Oilers are the big home dog in this game. You mentioned that the Capitals are a significant better team. Why do you say that?
Well, the Oilers have been pretty much the worst team in the NHL to start the season. I mean, Buffalo's definitely in the conversation, but when you're talking about those two teams, it's like discerning between Dumb and Dumber, really. There's not much of a difference. So you got Edmonton, who's just been absolutely horrible. They are coming off a win, but before that, just getting run off the ice in multiple games. They're already talking about firing the head coach, getting rid of management, breaking down this team for parts. The fans are disappointed again. It's been a very ugly start for the Oilers so far this year. On the flip side, you got a Capitals team who was expecting to climb up the standings and be more competitive there than they were last year, kind of get into that playoff spot neighborhood, maybe 4, 5, 6 seed. And that's how they played, really. They've been, competent on defense. Barry Trotz has had a good influence on this team. Alex Ovechkin is carrying the offense as per usual. So really, you got a huge disparity between these teams. You got the Oilers as one of the worst teams in the NHL. You got the Caps as about a playoff team, maybe, as mentioned, in the middle of the standings as far as the playoffs go in the Eastern Conference. So there's a huge difference between these two teams, and that's why the Caps are favored, and that's why really the Caps should be your pick here.
And Dave, do you think the Oilers will be more confident in this game after the recent win?
Well, that's the only thing that you're really banking on if you're taking the Oilers here. I mean, maybe you say that the tide has turned here for the Oilers, but, barely eking out a 3-2 win against, albeit a credible opponent. Tampa Bay's good. Tampa Bay's probably better than Washington. But, you also got to take a look at the circumstances. That was a middle game for the Lightning, their third game in 4 nights. They ended up playing in Calgary last night. All on the road, all on the, let's say, West Coast or non-East Coast time zones. So they're in different time zone. They're a Southeast American team going into the Northwest, all the way into Canada. So lots of factors that you could say that kind of hurt the Lightning in this spot, and they only lost 3-2. So Washington is a little fresher, not as far as of a road trip for them. And if you're Edmonton, you're really just banking on the fact that you finally got that 10,000-pound gorilla off your back, got the win, and have to take that confidence into this game. If you're looking for any other reasons, there really isn't that many for the Oilers.
I see, Dave. And now, just to reinforce that information, give us your pick.
Yeah, so I do like the Capitals here. I mean, minus 135 is right on the border of what I lay, but minus 135 I think is a reasonable price for reasons mentioned. Tampa Bay, it was a long road trip for them. For Washington, this is a much closer road trip. Braden Holtby has won his last 3 starts against the Oilers, 1.00 GAA against them in those starts. I believe it's going to be Ben Scrivens in net tonight. He's so-so against the Capitals. So you got Washington, they're the better team. They don't have to work, they don't have the home ice advantage, obviously, but I don't think that advantage is as much of a factor here as it was with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Don't have to lay a crazy price. I think all the factors here point to a Capitals win.
Okay, thank you for that, Dave. There you have Dave's recommendation. Good luck for everyone. And this is Silvia for SBR Picks.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.